Thank God it's Friday, and that means it's time for Friday Follies. And for that, we turn to Raymond Arroyo, Fox News contributor and person extraordinaire. All right, Raymond, Biden had a speech in New Mexico. I didn't get to see it. I was so upset, but I know you might have seen part of it.
Look, at one point he froze during this address, likely because the staff told him not to say his son died in Iraq, which he has said repeatedly. But there were other stumbles, too.
My son, Bo, was one of those persons. He went with the fittest guy in his unit and came home, and he came home but died of glioblastoma. And Representative Mark Takano. And I signed the pen.
Poor man, Laura. He really,
What?
At this point, they should have a staff member with a neon flag to show him where to exit. He never knows where to go.
No, but Raymond, how many times has this happened? This is like a drinking game at this point. When Biden goes in the wrong direction, take a shot of, Casamigos. I mean, honestly,
Don't do that.
insane.
You'll never get up. You'll never wake again. And look, if you think Kamala could up Biden's game, let's check in on her gun violence speech in Chicago today.
Okay, so this is where you're going to hear the geek in me. I love Venn diagrams. Those 3 circles, sometimes there's more. I've asked my team to prepare a Venn diagram on from where are we seeing the attacks.
It's a funny lower third.
Laura, but for Venn diagrams, what would she talk about? She just repeats that. Here's something she could run through, a very big Venn diagram. We've been reporting on Lizzo, whose dancers are charging her with sexual harassment and abuse.
You love this
Well,
story.
tonight, there are reports that the NFL has dropped Lizzo from consideration for the Super Bowl halftime show due to those allegations. You see, it doesn't pay to be nasty, so we'll see what happens. Oh, look, Laura, look what I have.
Oh, the lamp. Okay. I'm granting you 3 wishes. What are they?
Oh, I'm so happy. First, Laura, in Oakland, California, burglaries are up 41% from last year. Assaults have doubled since 2019. I wish the cops in Oakland could offer their ravaged citizens better home security options than this.
Oakland police recommended steel braces for residential doors and air horns.
The idea is if you set it off, your neighbor would hear it, set theirs off, and more people are alert that there's danger.
Their next recommendations will be harmonicas and jingle bells, Laura. I mean, this is ridiculous. Maybe they could put together a whole chorus in the backyard, but it's not going to stop crime.
No, I don't. It is a little bit disconcerting for the criminal, though, and I think you should have a different way. The voice over the speaker from the security system should say, "How was your week?" I mean, just engage the criminal at this point. That's what we should do. Make it a more hospitable environment to commit crimes. All right, Raymond, what's your next wish?
Well, my next wish is Porsche unveiled a new ad this week, partially shot in Lisbon. I wish people would just leave statues alone, even if you were removing them digitally. This was the first version of the Porsche ad. You'll notice there's a landmark curiously missing. Then after they received complaints, Porsche reposted the ad, and guess what? Like a miracle, Jesus reappeared. You'd think people who are spending $100,000 on a vehicle, I think they can tolerate a statue of Jesus in the background of the ad. Just saying.
It's my favorite car, so I'm not commenting on it. But I don't like that at all. But I do love my Porsche. All right. What else?
Laura, final wish. If you're trying to convince voters that you are a truth teller, I wish candidates would not undermine their credibility by not doing what they claim to be doing. This is how not to pump gas in your campaign ad.
Remember $2 a gallon gas? I do. And then Joe Biden became president of the United States and launched his war on energy. We just unveiled the Pence Energy Plan that'll not only put our country back on a path to energy independence, but by 2040, we will reclaim America's role as the leading producer of energy in the world.
It's so sad, Laura.
He's not pumping anything.
No, when you pull the nozzle off the pump, it beeps at you, and that's what you hear throughout the ad. The other thing is anybody who pumps their own gas, as I do, the moment you start pumping the gas, Maria Menudo shows up and starts yelling entertainment headlines at you. So that's how you know the gas is being pumped. You hear Maria or some news or weather headline.
Okay.
You hear none of that with Pence.
I hate
so come
that.
on, don't tell us you're the truth teller.
I hate all of those video messages. Sam just said that she noticed he didn't even squeeze the handle. He wasn't.
No,
but Raymond,
he just holds
you know
it
what? All of us were talking about this the other day. What the consultants and the ad people get paid in these campaigns, frankly, is criminal. There's not a good ad out there, and these people get just millions of dollars for doing these stupid ads. That's who allowed him to do that ad? All right, Raymond.
I don't
That's
know.
mine.
Let
You got your
people
three
pump gas
wishes.
behind him.
Now,
So long.
have a great weekend.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.